Hi guys, welcome back to Miss Anna's at-home science lab. Today we will complete our final lesson of this unit. You will be working for Metro dollars. These will be rewarded to you throughout the lesson if you do a good job. That means you are listening, paying attention, interacting, and answering questions. Here's your anticipatory set. Let's watch this video so we can predict what our lesson will be about today.
Is the food you're eating fresh? Taking a look in your pantry or your refrigerator. There are a lot of labels on all the food you eat.
The labels tell you when you should eat it by or how long that milk can last after the expiration date. It can sort of be a little confusing. So here's our consumer investigator, Hank Winchester, to try and make sense of it all.
Take a look inside your fridge, grab almost any product, and you'll likely see one, an expiration date. But what do they really mean? Here's what you need to know.
Sell by, best before, enjoy by, use by. What do all of these labels mean? With the exception of baby formula, there are no federal regulations on date labeling, and most date labels aren't based on exact science. Manufacturers generally apply date labels at their own discretions. Often the best if used by, sell by, and use by designations are their best guesses about how long the food will taste the freshest. The manager of food safety research at Consumer Reports says the best way to know whether a perishable food item has spoiled is to rely on your taste buds and your sense of smell. And there are resources available online for consumers with questions about how long to keep perishable items like meat, seafood, or dairy. The Food Keeper app helps you know exactly how to store food for maximized freshness and quality. All you have to do is click the area you're questioning, like condiments, for example. Ketchup can be kept in your pantry for up to 1 year. Only 6 months, though, in your fridge after opening. The FDA also has a freezer storage chart that helps you keep your freezer organized. And
All right, so based on that video, guys, let's make a prediction of what we will be learning about today. Of course, we need to review our steps to testing an idea first. So we will listen to the question. We will make a prediction. We will analyze the information. And we will check our prediction to make a conclusion. Okay, based on the anticipatory set, what do you predict we will learn about today? Being healthy, expiration dates, or endangered animals. If you guessed expiration dates, you are correct. Before we continue, let's review the steps for synthesizing knowledge. First, we need to listen to the teacher. Then listen to the whole lesson. We will think about the information now as we are learning, and we will think about the information later. We will make connections to other classes. I bet you can use this information when you are doing your home living class with Miss Kathy. By the end of this lesson, we should be able to say, I can make and store food in a safe way. Here's our essential question for this lesson. Can I read expiration dates to decide if food is safe to eat? All right, here is your vocabulary term for today. It says the word expired. Expired means when something is old and is no longer safe to eat or use. You will have questions throughout the remainder of this lesson. So let's get ready and review the steps to critical thinking and problem solving. First, you will listen to the question. Then you will listen to all of your answer choices. Then you will think about your choices. Take a second to think about it. Finally, you will answer the question by choosing one of the answer choices. Where can I find the expiration date? It's a very important question that we need to know the answer to. Where can we find it? Where can we locate it? Well, look for a date accompanied by the words use by or sell by or best by. Here's an example. It says use by the 15th of April, 2019. Here's another example. This one says better if used by the 15th of May, 2020. Another example. On the side of this box, it says sell by the 25th of June, 2018. These are all expiration dates. So how do I know if the food is expired or still good? Well, we want to use those expiration dates. If the date is on or after today's date, it is still good to go. If the date is before today's date, it should be thrown away. It has expired. Remember in our past lessons, we talked about foods that are spoiled and how foods that are spoiled can make us sick. They can give us food poisoning. So food that has expired, if it has spoiled, it can give us food poisoning. Okay, we want to use these dates to go by. Now, even if the date is still good, if the food looks rotten or spoiled or smells bad in any way, remember, it is best to throw it out when in doubt. Okay, I want you guys to use your annotation feature to answer these questions. You will pretend that today's date is the one in yellow. Let's figure out what these numbers mean. Let's look at the 9. Okay, let's start in January and count on our fingers until we get 9 fingers, okay? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. We have 9 fingers up, so that 9 means September. The date is for September the 15th of 2024. Okay, the food says that it is best by 10/1/2024. So October 1st, 2024. Is this food expired or is it still good? Use your annotation feature to make your choice. Okay, if you said that this food is still good, you are correct. The reason is that the date is before the expiration. Great job. Okay, we have another one. Let's pretend the date is 8/23/2031. So let's figure out what those numbers really mean. Okay, let's figure out what the 8th month of the year is. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay, so the date today is, we're pretending, August the 23rd of 2031. Wow, that's several years from now. We're just pretending though. Okay, this barbecue sauce says that it is best by August the 23rd. Okay, those numbers are the same. But it says the year 2025. 2025. Okay, well, the 20 part is the same. What about the 25? Does 25 come before 31? Let's think about those years. Is 2025 going to be here before 2031? Yes, it is. So if the food is only best by the year 2025 and today's date is 2031, is this food expired or still good? Okay, make your choice. If you said this food is expired, you are correct. That is because the expiration date is before today's date. Good job. All right, how about this one? We are pretending that today's date is 10/12/2012. Okay, let's figure out what that 10 means. Ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay, that 10 stands for October the 12th, the year 2012. Okay, and it says that this sour cream here expires on 10/20/2012, or we could say October 20th, 2012. So, is this sour cream expired or still good? Pause and make your choice. If you said the sour cream is still good, you are correct. The reason is that the expiration date is on or after today's date, which means it is still good to go. It would still be good for a few more days. All right, so we have listened to the lesson. Now let's talk about how it applies in the school, the community, and the world. Here's our diversity piece.
Not everybody who wants to admit this, but we've all looked at our refrigerator and maybe found something spoiled or green or moldy in the back. Well, how about reaching into your coat pocket and finding an old hamburger that's 14 years old? It really happened to a man in southern Utah. Landing at live in St. George with more on this amazing preservation story. And let's start with the first basic question. Why was this hamburger in the guy's coat pocket? You mean everybody doesn't keep hamburgers in their coat pockets, Mark? Well, this guy did, and it was just because he was out doing a presentation selling a dietary supplement, and then when he was done, he wrapped the hamburger back up in its wrapper and in the bag and put it in its pocket, and that's where it stayed for a good long time. July 7th, 1999. 1999. The budget is balanced. Bill Clinton was president. Genie in a bottle was #1. And the looming Y2K disaster had the world worried. It's also the year this hamburger was born on a grill in Logan, Utah. I bought it for 79 cents. David Whipple kept the burger around for a few weeks as a prop to sell diet supplements. And it looked as good a month out as it did the day I bought it. He soon forgot about it, wrapped up right there, stuffed away in this coat pocket. The family, with burger tagging along, moved to St. George, where the coat sat in this closet for years. I thought there'd be some mold. Until one day, Whipple's wife checked the pocket and couldn't believe it. No fungus, no mold, no smell. Besides the pickle, color looks great. It looked the same. It freaks people out. They absolutely can't believe it looks that good. They put it on eBay once. It went up to something like $2,000. But decided not to sell. Good morning, campers! Even when a radio station offered $5,000. They wanted to buy it, have a disc jockey microwave it, and eat it as some kind of promotion they were going to do. Where do you keep a 14-year-old hamburger safe and sound? Inside a Big Mac tin, of course. Good thing you keep it in a little sarcophagus because you got the King Tut of hamburgers here. To find out what's behind the hamburger that just won't die, this is a mummified hamburger. We asked executive chef Paul Blazer at Dixie State University.
It dried so fast that there was no way that the bacteria or mold could grow into it and make it nasty.
With the mystery solved, we still wanted a little fun at the campus cafeteria. Diners had a hard time guessing its age. Maybe like, how does it look 14 years old? About a week or so, month old, but had no problem expressing their disgust.
That's so wrong.
No thanks.
That's just too nasty. Like, why would you keep that?
We don't know what's going to happen to this thing. Whipple says he's not getting rid of the perfectly mummified King Tut burger anytime soon. Maybe I'll take it on vacations and travel around the world showing it off to everybody. Whipple says he has no plans to sell or eat, of course, that 14-year-old hamburger. And you know, Mark, we've been here tonight grilling hamburgers for dinner, and we've enjoyed them. I'm still going to eat hamburgers, but I have no inclination to put this hamburger in my pocket and let it hide there for a good long time. Back to you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Well, Sterling's got...
All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was a fun little way to see how you do not store foods, and that burger was definitely expired. It was definitely not safe to eat anymore. Also makes you question what McDonald's is serving as their burgers if it can stay good for that long. Ooh. Well, not good, but still it looks the same. Yikes. All right, so let's review. So when does this milk expire? Okay, you see this date right here. Check this out. That's the expiration date that is listed on the milk. Does it expire December 1st, February 17th, or August 2nd? If you said February 17th, you are correct. Is this food still safe to eat? Hey, look at the expiration date here. Is this food still safe to eat? It says 2/22/2017. Okay, let's figure out what that 2 means. January, February. Okay, so February 22nd of the year 2017. Is it safe? Yes or no? If you said no, you are correct. That was That went bad several years ago, back in 2017. It's 2021 now. Should I throw this can away? Okay, it says best before 12/15/2007. Okay, let's look at that year right there. Is that year before the year that we are in now? So, should I throw this can away? Yes or no? If you said yes, you are correct. Right, great job, everyone. Please go and complete your Google Form activities so you can continue your practice with expiration dates. Also, this is a great time for you and your teachers to practice figuring out if foods are expired or not. You can do this by using the whiteboard to put dates on the board and determine if they are expired or not. Or if you are at home, you can even practice by going through your pantry or your fridge and helping clean it out by checking to see if foods are expired and if they need to be thrown away. Remember, anytime that you are about to open a food or eat a food, make sure it is safe to eat first. Make sure that it is not expired. Make sure it smells okay, looks okay, feels okay. We want to make sure that you are preparing food safely as well, because we want to prevent you from getting any kind of foodborne illness and getting sick. All right. I hope that you were able to earn your 5 Metro bucks for doing a good job in science today. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time at Miss Anna's At Home Science Lab. Bye.